I'm going to share a recipe that's pretty special to me. Before my mom passed away, she used to make these brownies that were out of this world. Anybody who tasted them just fell in love with them. And I, the other day, got a craving for these brownies. But since my husband's diabetic, we can't exactly eat the original recipe because it is tons of sugar. Very good, but tons of sugar. So I figured I'm going to try to make a low-carb, sugar-free version of this. And it was a success. So today, I'm going to teach you how to make low-carb, sugar-free brownies. So good. And if you want a printable version of this, then check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also hit the little notification bell, that way you could be notified every time I put out a new video. And while you do that, let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Line a 13 by 9 cake pan with parchment paper. Make sure the parchment paper is slightly overlapping the sides of the pan. This is going to act as handles once the brownies are done cooking and cooled for you to be able to easily take it out to frost it. In a medium mixing bowl, combine 2 cups granulated erythritol, 1 tablespoon stevia sweetener or a ½ teaspoon of stevia extract, 1 cup almond or seed flour, 1/4 cup garbanzo or coconut flour, and 1/4 cup vital wheat gluten or a gluten-free flour of your choice, such as almond flour if you're wanting to go gluten-free, 2½ teaspoons of baking powder, and 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Whisk these together until they're fully combined and there's no large lumps of flour left in the bowl. In a large mixer bowl, add 2 sticks or 1 cup of butter. Make sure you soften it to where it's soft enough that you can mix it easily. You don't want it to be melted, but you want it to be soft enough so that when you mix it, it will easily mix into the batter. 4 room temperature eggs, and 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Add the dry ingredients to your wet ingredients and beat on low for 30 seconds, then on medium for 2 minutes. Always beat your low-carb flours a little bit longer than what you would regular flours. This gives the rising and binding agents a chance to become active. Let the batter rest for about 2 minutes. This is just so the flours can absorb the moisture and the batter to become thick. Low-carb batters are usually a little bit thicker than your traditional batters. After the batter has set for 2 minutes, stir in 1 cup of sugar-free chocolate chips. This is optional, you don't have to have them if you don't want to, but I like my chocolate, so I like to add them in there for an extra chocolate punch. Pour the batter into your prepared cake pan and use a spatula to make sure the batter is evenly spread throughout the pan. Bake for 30 to 40 minutes or until a tester comes out clear. Make sure you keep an eye on this because these can easily be overcooked. Sometimes with low-carb flours, especially if garbanzo and coconut flour are involved, sometimes the baked good could look on the outside like it's not quite done, but the inside is done. So make sure you just keep an eye on that If you see the edges starting to brown, then you need to take it out, because if you leave it in there longer than that, it's gonna overcook, and then you'll have dry, crusty brownies. Let the brownies cool in the pan for about 5 minutes, then grasp the sides of the overlapping parchment paper. Gently and carefully lift the brownies out of the pan and set them on a wire rack to cool. Keep the parchment paper underneath them because this will help with not making a mess when you frost them. Let the brownies cool on the rack for at least 30 minutes. They don't have to be completely cooled before you frost them if you choose to frost them, but you do want them pretty close to being completely cooled. Once you've let your brownies cool for at least 30 minutes, if you want to, you can frost them. You don't have to, you can leave them just the way they are, and they are tasty yummy. It's up to you what you choose. While the brownies are cooling, we're going to make a quick frosting. In a medium mixer bowl, place 1 stick of softened butter. Again, make sure the butter is just softened enough to be able to mix it easily. Not melted, but you want it soft enough to mix it easily. 6 tablespoons of milk, 3½ cups of confectioner's swerve or powdered sugar substitute of your choice, and 4 tablespoons cocoa powder. Beat these together on low for about 20 seconds. That way all the powdered sugar substitute is all settled in and you won't have a poof of powdered sugar going all over the place. So on low for 20 seconds, then on medium for about 2 minutes, so a light fluffy frosting is formed. Wait till the brownies have cooled or are mostly cooled, then frost them with the desired amount of frosting. I like to frost the tops and the sides, but it's up to you how much frosting you want and how you want to do it. Once it's frosted, cut the brownies into the desired size. Eat them right away or place them in an airtight plastic container and put them in the refrigerator until you're ready for them. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes out there that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do my best to get those there for you. And as always, keep cooking.